We are continuing our reading of Sri Isopanishad. We are on mantra 6. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani evanupashyate sarva bhuteshu chatmanam tatona vijugupsate. He who systematically sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord, who sees all living entities as his parts and parcels, and who sees the Supreme Lord within everything, never hates anything or any being. So this is the mantra 6 of Sri Isopanishad. He who systematically sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. And how does he see the living entities? As parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord. Means all the living entities. The trees, the birds, the man, the woman, the animals, everyone as part and parcel of Krishna, as part and parcel of Supreme Lord, and who sees the Supreme Lord within everything. The Supreme Lord is there, his supreme will is there in everything. Never hates anything or any being. Okay, this is a description of the Mahabhagavat, the great personality who sees everything in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is Mahabhagavat, who is able to, his relationship with the Supreme Lord is so strong, so strong. So the Supreme Lord's presence is realized in 3 stages. The Kanishta Adhikari is in the lowest stage of realization. He goes to a place of worship, such as a temple, church, or mosque, according to his religious faith, and worships there according to scriptural injunctions. So, Kanishta Adhikari. The Lord's presence is realized in 3 stages. Kanishta Adhikari, beginning stage, is that although it's the lowest stage of self-realization, it's still a very high stage. You know, it's a lowest stage, but yet it's a very high stage. Why? Because he has faith in the Supreme Lord. He's going to the place of worship, he's going to temple or church or mosque, whatever faith he's there, and he's following the scriptural injunctions. So he has the faith in the scriptures. He's following that. Okay, so of course his realization of the Supreme Lord is at the beginning stage. Devotees in this stage consider the Lord to be present at the place of worship and nowhere else. They cannot ascertain who is in what position in devotional service, nor can they tell who has realized the Supreme Lord. Such devotees follow the routine formulas and sometimes quarrel among themselves, considering one type of devotion better than another. These Kanishta Adhikaris are actually materialistic devotees who are simply trying to transcend the material boundary to reach the spiritual plane. So they want to give up this material world, go to the spiritual world. And so, okay, sometimes they're quarreling, or, you know, they're thinking the Lord is only in the temple or only in the church or only in the mosque. And they might have some arguments with each other, you know, but they are following the rituals. They are following, but they're not able to understand who has actually realized the Supreme Lord. They're not able to understand that. They're not able to understand who is actually engaging in bhakti. So then, those who have attained the 2nd stage of realization are called Madhyama Adhikaris. These devotees observe the distinction between 4 categories of being. So then, Kanishta Adhikari, they continue practicing, engaging in their worship. What happens? Then their realization gets more, higher. Then so then they come to the realization of Madhyama Adhikari, which they can make this distinction. Who's the Supreme Lord and what's their relationship? The devotees of the Lord, the innocent, and who have no knowledge of the Lord, and 4, the atheists, who have no faith in the Lord and hate those in devotional service. So the Madhyama Adhikari behaves differently towards these 4 classes of person. Okay, he's understood now. Who's the Lord, who's the devotee, who's the innocent, and who is the atheist. So, and he deals with them differently. What does he do? He adores the Lord, considering him the object of love. Okay? So he loves the Lord. He adores the Lord. The Lord is his object of love and worship. Then how does he deal with the devotees? He makes friends with them. He makes friends with other devotees. Then the innocent who don't know anything about the Lord, how does he deal with them? He tries to give them knowledge about the Lord. He tries to connect them to the Lord, tries to awaken dormant love of God in the hearts of the innocent. So love of God is there in each and every one of us. It's not artificial. It's not artificial, and it's not that someone has it and others don't. Each of us have it. Some of us are wanting to revive it and some not yet. That's okay. That's our individual choice. So anyway, the Madhyamadhikari, he tries to give this information to the innocent and who have no knowledge about the Lord. And then how does he behave with the atheist? He avoids them. Who are the atheists? Who deride the very name of the Lord, who think the Lord does not exist or that the Lord is not a person, so he just stays away from them. He doesn't want to get into an argument. Above the Madhyamadhikari is the Uttama Adhikari. So then gradually the Madhyamadhikari, the more he's engaging in his practices of devotional service, then he comes to an even higher stage. And what is it? Uttama Adhikari. Then how does he see? He sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee does not discriminate between an atheist and a theist, but sees everyone as a part and parcel of God. So his dealings, his personal dealings with everyone is the same, because he's seeing everyone as part and parcel of God. He's on a very high level of love of God. The qualification to see God everywhere is premanjana churito bhakti vilochanena, to smear the eyes with the kajal of love. So when somebody has already revived the love of God, he'll see everyone belongs to the Lord. So he knows that there is no essential difference between a vastly learned Brahmana and a dog in the street, because both of them are part and parcel of the Lord, although they are engaged in different bodies on account of the different qualities of their activities in their previous lives. So he understands that the Brahmana and the dog, they both belong to the Lord. Only right now, they are in different bodies. He sees that the Brahmana particle of the Supreme Lord has not misused his little independence given him by the Lord, and that the dog particle has misused his independence and is therefore being punished by the laws of nature by being engaged in the form of a dog. Not considering the respective actions of the Brahmana and the dog, the Uttama Adhikari tries to do good to both. Such a learned devotee is not misled by material bodies, but is attracted by the spiritual spark within them. So he sees Brahmana and he sees the dog. But what does he see? He sees the spirit soul. And then he understands, okay, the Brahmana did not misuse his independence. That's why he's a Brahmana. That's why he's in his relationship with the Lord. But the dog misused his independence. He did some activities because of which he has to take the body of a dog. But they both are souls. So the Uttama Adhikari is seeing based on the soul, not the body. He's not seeing the body. He's not doing that. Now, those who imitate an Uttama Adhikari by flaunting a sense of oneness or fellowship, but who behave on the bodily platform, are actually false philanthropists. The conception of universal brotherhood must be learned from an Uttama Adhikari and not from a foolish person who does not properly understand the individual soul or the Supreme Lord's super soul expansion who dwells everywhere. So we should not try to imitate, because we hear Uttama Adhikari is the best, and we have this desire that we want to be the best. We each have that desire that I am the best, I should be the best should be for me and my family. So even in devotional service, Uttama Adhikari is the best, okay, I'm the best. but we should not imitate. Why? Imitation means we don't have it as yet. We are not on that platform. So if somebody is on a bodily platform and is imitating an Uttamadhikari, is a false philanthropist. How to actually act as an Uttama Adhikari, we should learn from a Uttama Adhikari, not pretend that everyone is equal. There are many people, or many people say we are all equal, everybody should be given equal rights, everything. But then do we treat everyone equally? Are the animals given equal protection? Are the trees given equal protection? You know? So because everyone belongs to the Lord, the Supreme Lord is everywhere. So we should not pretend. Now we as practicing devotees, we are encouraged to come to the Madhyam platform. Devotees are encouraged to come to the Madhyam platform. Why? To give to revive others' dormant love of God. He tries to awaken dormant love of God in the hearts of innocent. So that we connect everyone to Krishna. We should come to this platform, connect everyone to Krishna, have friendships with the devotees, love God. And it's okay, atheists, it's not their time as yet. Let them continue with their choice. But there are many people who are waiting to hear about God. Find them and give them. And how does a devotee think? He does not say, oh, now I have become a Madhyam Adhikari. Now I have become great. No, a devotee thinks himself. He thinks everyone else is better than him. Devotee always thinks others are better than me. But for himself, he thinks, I'm a new devotee. I'm learning. We are all learning. There's still a long way to go. Kanishta Adhikari, neophyte devotee. I'm a neophyte devotee. So I need to learn. I need to learn how to deal with others. I need to learn how to properly respect everyone. I need to learn how to love God. I need to learn how to connect everyone to Krishna. So then, okay, it is clearly mentioned in the sixth mantra that one should observe or systematically see. This means that one must follow the previous acharyas, the perfected teachers. Anupashyati is the exact Sanskrit word used in this connection. So how do we learn? We learn from the teachers. Observe or systematically see. We want to learn a particular art, we go to the teacher, go to the expert for it. We want to learn medicine, we go to the expert medical teacher. Similarly, we want to understand self-realization, we want to understand God realization, we should go to the perfect teacher. So anu means to follow and pashyati means to observe. So we need to follow what the teachers are saying. They have already traversed this path. We just have to follow them. Don't imitate. We don't imitate. Imitation is different than following. Following is different than imitation. Imitation means I think I'm already on the platform of these great devotees. But follow means let me do what they are doing. Let me follow their mood. What are the instructions are? What are the instructions? What is the mood? That is follow. So thus the word anupashyati means that one should not see things as he does with the naked eye, but should follow the previous acharyas. Due to material defects, the naked eye cannot see anything properly. One cannot see properly unless one has heard from a superior source, and the highest source is the Vedic wisdom, which is spoken by the Lord himself. So we heard in introduction of Isopanishad, Srila Prabhupada puts, human being or every living entity, 4 defects. Till the time we are in the body, till the time we are inside this body, we should understand we are not perfect. We have 4 defects. 1, our senses are imperfect. We see something and we think that's true, but after some time we realize it's not. So senses are perfect. We hear something, we come to some conclusion, and after some time we realize, oh, it was a wrong conclusion. It was not the truth. So imperfect senses. Then, what is that? Cheating. We always have a tendency to cheat others and ourselves. We all have this cheating propensity, cheat others and ourselves. And then illusion. We are all in illusion. What's the illusion? That we think we are the body. So we think I'm the enjoyer, I'm the proprietor. Everything belongs to me. We think we are the enjoyer and we think we are the controller. We think we can control everything. So this is the third defect. And the fourth defect is what's that? We commit mistakes. We have imperfect senses. We are in illusion. And we cheat. Yeah, so 4 things. So till the time we are in the body, we have these 4 defects. So even our experiments, whatever we do, is going to be defective. Then how do we get the proper knowledge? It has to be heard from the proper source, the superior source. And so that's the reason we hear from the Vedas, which is spoken by the Lord himself. We heard in the Srimad Bhagavatam how the Lord revealed he gave this Vedic, the knowledge of the Bhagavatam, the Vedas to Brahmaji in his heart. And then Brahmaji spoke the beautiful Brahma Samhita prayers. That is the way of learning the truth, the absolute truth. Vedic truths are coming in disciplic succession from the Lord to Brahma, from Brahma to Narad, from Narad to Vyas, and from Vyas to his many disciples. So the Vedic knowledge is the truth. Why? Because it's coming from the absolute truth. It's spoken by Krishna. Krishna is perfect. He never makes any mistakes. Krishna can never make any mistake. And it is our mistake if we think he can make mistakes. That is our fault then. And because this truth is coming, Krishna spoke it to Brahma, Brahma gave it to Narad, Narad gave it to Vyas, then Vyasadev gave it to Madhvacharya, so many disciples. That's how the knowledge is coming. So we just have to hear it with faith and follow it. But if we say, no, why shall I have faith in the Vedas? Well, then we heard also, then we are not even on the part of civilized human beings. Sri Isopanishad said that earlier. We don't have faith in the Vedic knowledge, then we have not yet even come to the point of being a civilized human being. So initially, the Vedic knowledge was so strongly ingrained in everyone in India, even 200-300 years ago. Everyone was situated very firmly in this Vedic knowledge. Then gradually, after the Britishers took over, they broke the faith of the Indians in the Vedic knowledge. That's how they were able to rule India. They broke this faith because till the time they realized that the Indians have so much faith in the Vedas, they are like, oh, the Supreme Lord is everything. They were not able to rule. So they systematically broke it. So anyway, now we are trying to revive it. We are trying to connect more and more people to the Vedic knowledge. So formerly, there was no need to record the messages of the Vedas because people in earlier ages were more intelligent and had sharper memories. They could follow the instructions simply by hearing once from the mouth of a bona fide spiritual master. So it's only in Kali Yuga that our memories are so short. We have to keep hearing again and again the same thing. We can't understand it so fast. Our intelligence is not so much. But in earlier ages, this Vedic knowledge was, the disciple would hear it once from his guru and he would understand it. He could understand it and he would follow the instructions. It's for our benefit that Vyasadeva recorded it in writing because he knew Kali Yuga is coming and we are Kali Yuga people. We keep hearing the same thing, we keep reading the same thing, yet we don't follow it. You know, We are very difficult to follow. That is the symptom of this age of Kali. So at present, there are many commentaries on the revealed scriptures, but most of them are not in the line of disciplic succession, coming from Srila Vyasadeva, who originally compiled the Vedic wisdom. The final, most perfect and sublime work by Srila Vyasadeva is Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a natural commentary on the Vedanta Sutra. So it was Srila Vyasadeva who wrote the Vedas in writing for our benefit. Then he divided it into 4. Then he wrote a summary called the Vedanta Sutra. Then he wrote a commentary. He wrote a commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, which is the Srimad Bhagavatam. That's the reason the Bhagavatam is called the cream of the essence of all the Vedas. Means just by hearing Bhagavatam, we have heard all the Vedas. We understand all the Vedas. We have understood the meaning of all the Vedas just by hearing Bhagavatam. So there is also there is a lot of commentaries which are not coming in the disciplic succession. So we have to be careful who we are hearing from. We have to be careful for that, because only the knowledge which is coming from Krishna in the disciplic succession, that's the perfect knowledge. There is also the Bhagavad Gita, which was spoken by the Lord himself and recorded by Vyasadeva. These are the most important revealed scriptures, and any commentary that contradicts the principles of the Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam is unauthorized. Unauthorized. Why? Because the Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Lord himself. So if anyone is saying something against the Bhagavad Gita, means it's unauthorized. So Bhagavad and Srimad Bhagavatam is the cream of the essence of all the Vedas. Krishna spoke the Vedas, and the essence of all the Vedas is Srimad Bhagavatam. There is complete agreement among the Upanishads, Vedanta Sutras, Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, and Srimad Bhagavatam. And no one should try to reach any conclusion about the Vedas without receiving instructions from members of Vyasadeva's disciplic succession who believe in the personality of Godhead and his diverse energies as they are explained in Sri Isopanishad. So we have been hearing how Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Isopanishad, there is no contradiction. We are seeing it for ourselves, how they're complementing each other, in fact. How they're, in fact, clearing our doubts one by one. So there's complete agreement between amongst these Vedic scriptures. And so we should not hear or try to comment on the scriptures which are not coming in the disciplic succession. We should not try to reach any conclusion about the Vedas without receiving instruction from members of Vyasadev's disciplic succession. So hear from the parampara. Don't hear from, because it's Vyasadeva who has compiled the Vedas. He's the one who compiled the Vedanta Sutra. He is the one who wrote the Bhagavatam. So hear in the parampara system. Very important. According to Bhagavad Gita 1854, only one who is already on the liberated platform, Brahmabhuta, can become an Uttama Adhikari devotee and see every living being as his own brother. This vision cannot be had by politicians who are always after some material gain. Also, Prabhupada is saying that because many politicians, they say, oh, universal brotherhood, United Nations, we are all one, we are all on equal level. But if somebody is doing it just for a political reason, it's just words, empty words, does not serve any purpose. The true brotherhood is when we see all living entities on equal platform, can be achieved only on the Brahma Bhuta platform. Brahma Bhuta platform is one reaches liberation, liberated platform. And what is that liberated platform? I am a spirit soul. I have an eternal relationship with Krishna. That is liberation. When one understands his true position, that is liberation. Being situated on that true position. So this cannot be had by which, okay. One who imitates the symptoms of an Uttama Adhikari may serve another's outward body for the purpose of fame or material reward, but he does not serve the spirit soul. Such an imitator can have no information of the spiritual world. The Uttama Adhikari sees the spirit soul within the material body and serves him as spirit. Thus, the material aspect is automatically served. So it's because some people, they say, oh, serve everyone, but many people say that to get some material gain. They may serve for getting some fame, getting some worship from other people. But if we serve others by looking at them as a soul, by understanding that they are the soul within the body, and we serve them in that spirit, then that we are serving them materially, we are serving them spiritually, everything. And that platform is the Uttama Adhikari. Uttama Adhikari, he sees everyone on an equal platform. So what shall we do? We don't see everyone on equal platform. Then we hear and chant. The more we hear and chant, the more we will be able to do it. We continue hearing and chanting. Respect everyone. We respect each and every living entity because everyone is part and parcel of the Lord. So does it mean I have to go embrace a tiger? Tiger is a spirit soul and a devotee is spirit souls, and I need to see everyone equal, so I should go embrace a tiger? No. Then I'm just pretending, I'm being foolish. All the pure devotees, there are so like few pure devotees I've read the descriptions, they have those, but we don't have it. So we offer our obeisances to the devotee and we stay away from the tiger. Understanding they both are parts and parcels of Krishna. Is that okay?
Yes. So here, this line that only one who is already on the liberated platform, Brahma Bhuta. So this is not the one who are in the Brahma Jyoti, right? No, not but they are the pure devotees.
Yeah, pure devotee on the liberated platform.
On the liberated. Okay, Brahma Bhuta.
Brahma Bhuta prasanatmana sochati na kankshati sarva.
Okay.
On the liberated platform means he's situated on the platform of the soul. He's situated on the platform of a soul. Then he can become a pure devotee, Uttama Adhikari.
Okay.
So one who is already on the platform of the soul can become a pure devotee and see everyone as his own brother.
Okay.
Like that.
So like there is an example of one of the acharyas, I'm just forgetting the name, who ran after a dog who took the roti, and then he was running behind him with a pot of ghee, and then everybody said, why are you running behind him? He took your roti, so do you want to beat him or what? He said, no, he took the wrong chapati. It wasn't, I just wanted to apply ghee on it. So he took a chapati without a ghee. So because he was seeing the dog also on the equal platform.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. So that means that because he was seeing, so that I'm just forgetting the name of the acharya who did that, but this was the story.
Ramdev. Sant Ramdev.
Oh, is it? He did that, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, because
yes.
I'm just forgetting. I heard this story, but I'm not sure that. Yeah, but thank you. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, seeing everyone on an equal platform.
But yeah, can I ask something?
Yes, please.
I have heard, that some drishti, not some vartan, like some drishti, dog and brahmana is equal. Their packing is different, but inside king is same. King is Krishna. So even we have same respect for husband also, same respect for the brother also, for same respect for the father also. But dealing is not same. But the respect is same. Somehow it is connected with this.
Yes, it's true. So, as you said, packing is different, body is different. Inside,
Yeah.
what is
King
inside
is king.
is the soul.
Packing is
And
different. King is
so we have
yeah,
to
yeah.
understand. We have to understand inside the body, there is the Jivatma and the Paramatma. There is not only Krishna there. There is,
Very
we
true.
ourselves are inside the body. We are not Krishna. So I'm inside this body that you're seeing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're seeing me, I'm inside this body. So
Yeah,
inside
very
my
true.
body, as you said, rightly said, this is packing. It's true. This is packing. I'm sitting. I'm the person. And next to me, the Paramatma is also sitting. The super soul.
Yeah,
That's Krishna's
yeah,
feature. Yes.
very true.
And then, as you rightly said, yes, all of us are souls. And so we need to respect everyone equally. Yes. And of course, dealings of each relationship is going to be different. Yes. Yes, you're going to deal differently with your father and you're going to deal differently with your brother. Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
remembering that we are all parts of Krishna. We all belong to Krishna. We are not Krishna. We are not Krishna. We are not Krishna. We are individual person. But we are all parts of Krishna. Yes. And so we respect each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Thank you, Bobby.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
No? So then we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for joining in. Shri Isopanishad ki jai, Shri
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Gaur Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.